Hello everyone, it's your boy Vicsterity here, and welcome to the 9th race of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Sim Racing Series. Now, as you can see, these cars look different than the last race. Do you see the yellow cars? Now, the cars that are in yellow, those are the chase cars, the cars competing for the chase. Obviously there's 8 of them. Now the others that are highlighted in black, those are the non-chasers. Now, so the next race at Daytona, that's the 10th race, the final race. So the top 4 contenders from this race will advance into the championship 4, and then the whole process goes over again, like in the championship race. Whoever finishes highest out of the 4 wins the championship. Anyway, this race is 40 laps, and we're going to be pitting at laps 19 through 20 and 35 through 36. And this race is the Samsung 400 at Auto Club Speedway. And here we go. Who will make it in and who will not? That will be the question answered in this race. It's the Kyle show coming into the first lap. Now it's Tony Stewart who's leading. Stewart Haas cars in front. Stewart and Busch. Tony Stewart still leads. Michael McDowell in third. McDowell running third. He's going to use the high line. Now, while Tony Stewart leads the race, let's check up on the contenders. It's those 3. Now, currently it's Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, and Paul Menard. But that can change because those other guys back there, they can do anything. They could. Tony Stewart still leads the race. Yeah, this race is all about hitting your marks. It's going where you're supposed to go. We're already 7 laps into this race. It looks like Kyle Larson may take the lead from Tony Stewart. Can he? He crosses him up, but Carl Edwards almost takes the lead. Now Kyle Larson takes the lead. Kyle Larson and Tony Stewart are the 2 leaders. Stewart trying to make something happen. Oh, here comes McDowell all the way from nowhere, crossing Kyle Larson up for the lead. McDowell still leads. Remember, if a non-contender wins this, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if a non-contender wins. So suppose Michael McDowell wins. That doesn't mean he goes into the next round, because he's not in the chase. He was not in the chase to begin with. So yeah. Tony Stewart jumps back into the lead, but Michael McDowell comes up front. Now Reed Sorensen takes the lead. Sorensen falls back. Oh, McDowell trying to cross up Tony Stewart. Stewart has the outside lane. Everyone is on the outside. That may or may not be good. It's not good, and Reed Sorensen takes the lead. Goes Paul Menard, taking the contender lead away from Ty Larson. Now, let's check up on the contenders. It's a battle for the 4th spot right now between Greg Biffle and Eric Jones. 4th contender spot. Because remember, only 4 can advance. 16th lap. Paul Menard has the contender lead. Carl Edwards leads the race overall. Carl Edwards still leads. Tony Stewart looking to make a move. Oh, and he does. Paul Menard uses the high line, but it's not enough. Gets the high line again. The high line again. Joey Logano. Joey Logano is trying to get into the show. He wants to be part of this show too. Casey Kane is up to the bumper. Tony Stewart. Oh, Kane. No. Kane doesn't go to the outside. Oh, and we were supposed to pit now. Pit road's open. No, it's actually at lap 20 through 21. Not 19 through 20. They're still going to pit at lap 35 through 36. I don't know why they want to run so long. Martin Truex Jr. takes the contender lead and is battling out with Carl Edwards. And I think Carl Edwards has won that battle. Oh, Truex to the bottom. Truex goes way over to the bottom. And he takes the lead when Joey Logano still wants to join the show. He's eager to join. And Paul Menard looking for the contender lead. Joey Logano takes the lead. Now Carl Edwards is in the lead. What a race so far. Oh, and Kyle Larson has reappeared. And here goes Paul Menard for the lead. He has the contender lead right now. Oh, and he dive bombs Carl Edwards. But Carl Edwards is able to pull back on the outside. No, it's not enough. Edwards back on the outside. He takes the lead. Now they're side by side down the back stretch. Menard still on the inside. Carl Edwards takes the lead. Carl Edwards is really pulling away from everyone. Oh, it's a contender battle now. Kyle Larson has reappeared in the top 5. They're after Carl Edwards. Yeah, and if they had the pit goes will be saying, after him, on, faster. And you know how it would go. Because that's how they want the cars to go. They want to go fast. Like, on, faster. Nah, they wouldn't talk like that. Either that or that kind of lingo is from Thomas and Friends. Wait, why am I mentioning that? Well, never mind. And Paul Menard dives down to the bottom. Tony Stewart onto the outside. Lap 32. We're going to see a good finish here. The leaders are all close together. Menard trying to go to the inside. Tony Stewart has the lead. Now Carl Edwards is trying to dive bomb him. He dives bombs him. Tony Stewart gets the high line. But Carl Edwards fights back on the inside. Oh my god, this is an epic race. But now we have 5 laps to go and Tony Stewart has the lead. Now let's check back at the contenders. Ryan Ellis is now in 4th place for the contenders. And once again, they decided to go 1 extra lap. Now it's 36-37. This is the pit stop, the money stop, especially for the contenders like Ryan Ellis and Eric Jones. Stewart has a big lead. They're getting some more tires and gas to power themselves to the finish line. Stewart has the lead, but Michael McDowell looking to the inside. Here goes McDowell, looking to cross up Stewart. Oh, he's got a good run. He's got a good run on him. Still on the inside. Tony Stewart. Still on his inside. Oh no, but he loses the ground. Now here comes Ryan Newman. White flag. Last lap. Last chance for McDowell to win the race. Or will somebody else do it? And it looks like Tony Stewart will win the race. Here goes the contenders. 1, 2, 3, 4. And your contenders that are advancing to the next round are Paul Menard, Mark Truex Jr., Kyle Larson, and Eric Jones. And Ryan Ellis, 5th place. Greg Biffle, 6th place. Gilliland, 7th. And Denny Hamlin, 8th. Disappointing, but not everyone can make it in. What a finish to the race. And we'll see you in the championship, so we can crown our new sim racing champion, or our first sim racing champion. Well, okay. Goodbye.